Hello, welcome to Adventures in Lollygagging. I am Kipser, your game master for the evening. The sassy one is Jeff. The sweet one is Melissa. The perpetually in motion one is Alex, and Derek is just a floating head that can have any emotion placed upon him.
Hi, everybody.
So now back to our tea conversation. As I was saying, the Earl Greys are really my favorite.
Jasmine green tea is the best, hands down.
Food and cooking.
The best tea is spilt tea.
Spilled tea, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice historical
Derek
reference,
got
yeah.
it. Took him a second.
I'm pretty sure Kipser already has this, but like you've had like the matcha, right? The green matcha from Japan.
Yes.
Has anyone else had it?
My wife loves matcha. It's okay.
Oh, man,
It's definitely an acquired taste, I would say.
It's pretty good when you have it with like the Japanese like treat like tea tea sweets, because it balances out really nicely.
I'm not sure that I've had it, I don't think so.
I mean, if you like red bean and like egg custard, I think.
Yeah, it's having like the proper matcha. You do want to do it probably if you ever visit Japan and get a proper like little tea treat with it, because that sweetness does help cut the bitterness of the green tea, especially on your first drink. Because the stuff is strong when you get it like in that form.
I love bitter drinks.
Fair enough.
I'm not a person that likes bitter drinks, but I would say it was when I had it, I was like, okay, I would have it again. Like that was how good it was.
All right. Well, let's move on. I just pulled this up because I figured it would be funny because Jeff was not into the tea talk earlier. Melissa, did you manage to get Shaun of the Dead going yet, or are we still?
No, but we have watched some other movies
Horror
of
films?
the season, and you watched The Thing.
I watched The Thing. You guys can stop
Bullying you,
dragging me throughout. Yes, bullying is another
God.
word for it. That's a great word. I'm actually, the next one I have queued up is going to be Woodlands Dark and Days Bewitched, A History of Folk Horror, which is a documentary on folk horror, which I'm excited to listen to.
What was your favorite part of The Thing?
I guess the body horror is quite interesting from like the 80s, and just that they were doing sort of, they did a pretty good job for when it was made for how it appears to be. But I did like at the very, no, that's spoilers. I probably shouldn't say at the very end
Spoilers
such a
for
thing happened.
a 50-year-old movie, 40-year-old movie.
Yeah, I think you're okay.
43 years ago.
Yeah, you're okay. You're fine. Spoil away.
Okay, well, I did like that at the very end they made it ambiguous by having helicopter hair and started with a C, his last name.
McCready and Child.
Oh, that's why I was thinking Sweets, because his last name was Child. All right. So yeah, Jeff and Derek love this movie. They really should know not to ask me about it, because I'm gonna make them disappointed.
But you watched
no, it was good. It was a really good movie. I did
part
watch
of
it.
the cultural conversation of people who have seen The Thing.
Yes, I can now.
Honest Trailers just put out a trailer for The Thing today, Derek. I'm not sure if you noticed, but yeah, just today.
I did not. I'm gonna have to save
it's
that.
pretty funny. Yeah. It's really good.
That's funny timing.
Did you know?
Yeah,
that
I think it was
timing.
requested. I think for Halloween. But yeah.
All right. Let's get in on this. So you guys see a camera that's following a drop of water in through a beautiful pastel sky of near new dawn, and a calm ocean as this drop falls into it and starts to slowly ripple out. And as this rippling occurs, a large, like, half bubble appears out of the water, and a squished version of the Greek letter for Omega appears in front of it. A calm voice begins to... I'm just gonna... there you go. A calm voice begins to narrate over this image. Our sole responsibility is to produce something smarter than we are. Any problems beyond that are not ours to solve. The technology sector is where dreams can be realized, where we will be able to solve all the world's problems like war, famine, climate change, and even death. Omega Point is the biggest, coolest forum on the web for explorers of science and discovering what the future will look like. Because we dream it, join us today and enter the singularity. And as this sort of image holds on the screen for a moment, it fades to black, and Max Babylon pushes in, his grin appearing. And with that sponsorship, the Max Factors will rise up and grow. We have rented out a space in the outer hall, around the factory districts, where we will work on tracking our living gods. Join us online every day for communion, or live on Mondays, where I, Max Babylon, will update everyone on the messages our gods have decreed us. We will be called the Maximal Singularists. Max then looks to the side, likely onto a screen beside him, out of focus of the camera. Well, Team Dum Dum have actually successfully painted the sky, or whatever. We should retrieve the messages that were stolen by apiaries so we can view them ourselves, but unfortunately, the live projection we were anticipating being able to see from their CL has been blocked by the crappy painting teams. Well, it looks like Team Dum Dum have finished their Starry Night Goshzilla crossover and are just straight up beating up the Keep It Security guys. Well, alright. I have to turn this into a lick lock. You can subscribe to see some of these short videos if you wanna. This crap is hilarious. Well, faithful followers, let's see if we can't get them on side. They did well enough investigating, let's call it that, this mess. So let's see if they can dig into that Oscar A. Johnson and Canopus Hiryu crumbs that we've been hearing about. And as sort of Max continues to blather on, our focus now shifts to our Team Sparkle Doom Crisis hideout, half a climbing gym, half Legends sort of gaming rig, and also hidden sort of space of this team. No? I'm getting a lot of shit.
Look, you're getting it wrong, dog.
No,
it's not League. I don't know what you're talking about.
God, did I say League
God, it's
again?
not League of Legends. It's Legion of Lancers.
I meant Legion.
Everyone knows that League is a cheap ripoff of Legion.
It's true.
Yeah, fair. All right. As we get in on this debate between Coolio and D3, sitting sort of on cushy couches around their space, having just hung up on or been hung up by Max Babylon, who had requested they look into Oscar A. Johnson and Canopus Hiryu, as well as maybe some of their own mystery threads to solve. But it's been a week since you painted the sky at this point, and things around the hive have calmed down. So you're not getting chased by Keep It Security. The people seem okay. There's still daylight. What do you think the team would have been doing just kind of like after about a week of going from a high pressure system to just kind of relaxing?
Check to see how much money we made off the Starry Night, what did I call it? Funtrion link I put in there.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I will say you have got, as you have finished your mission for painting it in general, you'll have got 4 cash to split up amongst yourselves as you see fit. From people that were taking pictures of it.
So there's
cash,
4
there's
cash to
5
split
of
between
us.
5 players.
I
Okay,
get all
5
4
cash.
clearly because I made the fun
Okay.
on link.
Fine, there's 5
Big D,
cash.
I did do like most of the painting though.
Yes, but it was my marketing genius that enabled such funds to even be involved.
Right, but like when you break down, I'm the one who fixes you. So maybe don't piss off your doctor, bro.
You make a compelling argument.
No, Sweet had a pretty great idea about the Starry Night idea. You know, you couldn't really do it without the idea in the first part.
We all contributed to this, so we should all get 1. Yes? Right? Yes.
Yeah.
Great. Good teamwork.
I'll take blood rights just to be safe, you know?
I think we can all split blood riots
Oh my god.
share.
No.
1.25 cash.
We will.
It's what Blood Riot would want as long as we spend it on drugs.
Yeah.
Or
she'd probably be
violence.
cool with it.
I'm not
If we
going
all
to,
pitch-
though.
But we
She and
all,
I have had
we
this
all-
conversation so many times.
Wait a
We
minute,
all
we
pitch
can
in for
just have
drugs, though.
Coolio. Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, if you all just pitch in for drugs, I think she wouldn't mind. You know, here, and it's just like
Spend
a
her
cocktail.
cash for her.
Or-
She's just-
Better yet,
We-
we could have Coolio invest her cash and make the money on the returns and then give her back her 1 cash. You're muted.
Yeah.
God damn it. That's what I was gonna say, dog. I'm like really good at the finances.
There you go. See, if you take the 1 cash today, and then when she comes back next time, it's more than 1 cash, then you're the best of friends.
that makes you make a solid argument. I cannot deny that.
I think during this time, I am going to practice my, because we had a level up last time. So I am going to practice my rollerblading is what I'm going to do, because you've always got to practice makes perfect. So my rollerblading is now up to a +3.
You're pretty sure you can probably sneak with rollerblades on now, like better than with runners with your +3 on rollerblading and advantage. So that maybe you practice like sneaking on blades and like skating up walls and like dropping down on Coolio while he is in a game or something.
Well, and while practicing at that, I also worked on being in the rock climbing gym and falling intentionally to improve my tough defense, so I can like take a hit.
Smart.
So
All
those,
right.
those are the things that I was doing over the last week.
Excellent. And Kowboi Frezh, what do you think you were working on? AK, what did you upgrade your character with?
So, what he got upgraded with, I believe, was that he, I want to say he took some, like he will self-teach himself, like, how to use, like, software programming.
Mm-hmm.
And, that would, like, lead into, like, him being able to, like, move fast and break things while, like, hacking.
Okay. So, well, Sweet is just practicing her roller skating. Kowboi Frezh is practicing breaking things. D3.
Virtually.
Oh, did you get finish your update for your character? Or do you have an idea what you would have been working on in this week of downtime?
Oh no. just that.
So I updated my cool defense. I guess like flavor wise, it's just continuing to shitpost in more like circles and
Fair enough.
communities to be like, wow, this guy's like really cool. He says the funniest things.
I do now have, I called it Licklock if you want to make a Licklock account at TikTok, and have started posting short videos on that of just shit posting.
Thank God I can't suffer from brain rot as a synthetic life form. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Coolio, what do you think you would have been working on?
I was working on Josh for a bit. You know, he's got like his max of tags. You know, he's got like his smart and his flight, his manipulation tags. So like now that he's like a fully fleshed out like boy, I figured like let me make sure like he and I are simpatico. So I upped my drone daddy even I maxed that out. So like he and I are going to be zipping around like crazy. And then other than that, I was just like, catching up on some Legion action, just getting my queue on, hitting solo queue, seeing how it's going. No matches this week. So yeah.
Okay. Do you want to roll me? Let's do a D. Oh God. Do you have a D100 handy?
Yeah.
Great.
I do.
Let's
now
say...
you're making me roll non-authentic dice because you're like, okay, he's just gonna roll great with D6s.
Yeah.
So let me throw a different.
That's what
die.
this is.
Yeah.
Trying to get away from the 5s and 6s.
And solo queuing is notorious for having bad teammates. Let's see. Let's say
I don't need teammates. I can do this by myself. I can carry. Come on, dog. I'm coming right from jungle, dog. I'm coming with like the carry jungle.
Double
I'm
six.
doing Evelyn, man. I'm just going like freaking full on stealth. Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna say 50 and below, you went down a little ranking. If you get 50 to 75, we're gonna say that you remained about the same, and then 75 to 100, you went up rank.
You ready for this? You ready for this 100?
Yeah, I'm ready for this 100.
It's actually an 82.
Ooh.
Oh my God, you went up rank. You're definitely like
I did, of course.
Grandmaster ranking now, out of crystal.
Out of crystal, dog. Crystal's like, that's like barely above bronze, dog. Come on. That makes sense.
I'm pretty sure silver is barely above bronze, but yeah.
We went over this last time when I said platinum, and I was so wrong. So I think
Yeah, because after platinum, there's emerald, then diamond, then master,
my
then
God.
grandmaster, and then I think there's one more after that.
I'm in like champions queue now, dogs. Like I don't even have any sort of like material associated with my rank. It's just the queue that all the professionals play in, dog. You guys think I'm joking, but this is like a real thing. Yeah, no,
you got in the private matches of the professional. Yeah.
I'm literally a professional, dog. I am. Oh my God.
This is what he does.
Is screaming with the reeler.
All right, and then
I have been going over and over again to comps, dog. I'm playing in turns. Let's go.
And as Coolio like passionately makes this argument, you guys hear bang, bang, bang on your front door, and this is rare. You pretty much almost never. If the rock climbing gym is open, you'll just get people coming in and coming out, but it's locked, and you've got that closed sign on. But somebody's at the door, and that's rare for you.
Someone swatting me, dog?
Did someone order more dash?
No, but I'll
more mash. It's just a delivery more mashed potatoes.
Oh my God.
Sweet will throw on like it's a very quick kind of disguise sort of a thing that she does. So she just kind of throws on like baseball cap, sunglasses, like hoodie kind of a thing before she opens the door, and she just kind of peeks. I imagine there's sort of like the little peephole to look through.
Sure. So are you gonna sneak up to the door so he doesn't hear your footsteps, or are you just gonna like walk up and look at the peephole?
I'm gonna walk up and look at the people. I'm going more for managing visual than sound.
Great. So
like, there was a whole loud conversation happening behind the door. Like I think they know we're home.
Yeah, they know you're there. So you kind of like look through this peephole, and you see a fellow dressed in sort of well-pressed slacks, shiny black shoes, and he's got this navy blue button down. It's almost like a facsimile of a traditional cop. He's got a cap on even, but he's clearly not wearing like the Keepa security or like any sort of note for what company he would be working with, because private security is really the king here over an individual cop system. So he's not got markings on him, but you can kind of, it's like, especially since you have Earth history as a specialty, this reminds you of like a 1950s American cop outfit, but it's clearly like it's modern fabrics, and he's not got the right signatures on anything or the right badges.
So she will at that slowly step away from the door, and kind of, quietly wave and, kind of get everyone's attention. It's a cop wearing a very fake uniform.
Would you like me to answer the door and pretend to be the butler?
Sure, but let me grab, and she's gonna grab something that could be turned into a weapon if needed, and kind of, stand against the wall in close distance to the door.
Yeah, so I imagine that D3, because he's all over social media, has a number of like outfits to wear just for the sake of it. So he's gonna wear on like some kind of like suit and or tuxedo to make him look very extra butlery, and he'll crack the door but keep his foot at the bottom of the door so that it cannot be forced open.
Okay, brilliant. So as you kind of do that and you have it cracked a little bit, you realize there's people on either side of the door as well. And I'm going to do this as an opposing strength check as he shoves the door as soon as you open a little bit. So it's going to be his strength against your strength to see who gets it higher. If you have any specialties,
because of physics and how friction works when you put something at the bottom of a door.
Is how physics and friction works part of your specialties?
No, that's just how the laws of nature work. So I guess yes, actually it is. I specialize in how I live.
Don't know if I see that written on your sheet. So
I'm not sure if that's actually in your character sheet.
Look, even this string bean, if someone tries to push my door open, my shoe's not going to move across that floor.
I'll give you advantage on one of your die.
Okay.
Some strong people, man.
That's not great for me.
Okay.
What is there?
This is a tough defense, right?
This is, it's going to be a
tough roll.
It's a tough roll. If it was just your defense, it would be 7 plus your tough stat.
Oh,
okay. Because you were kind of prepared for it. And then he is...
Those who peddle in conspiracy theories are always prepared.
So he rolled a 9.
Oh, I rolled a 10.
Hey.
Oh, by 1.
Nice.
6-4.
Nice.
All right. So he like shoves this, and Derek, now that you can see, like the cap was pulled down a little bit, but with you opening the door and him shoving it, you get like pretty close to his face. He's got that blonde hair, blue eyes thing going, and you can see like even from his button-up shirt as it moves a little bit, clearly cybernetics going on under his shirt, probably his arms and maybe even his legs have been replaced based on how like much he shoved you. You're an android. And then he'll kind of like step back. You'll then also notice that he's got one of those batons, the police batons in his hands, and he'll kind of like point it towards the door and spit on the ground and go, God, it's a violent android revolutionary. Open up.
No hablo inglés, and I'll close the door and lock the deadbolt.
Does your door automatically lock, or is it keypad?
I'm pretty paranoid, and I imagine Sweet is too. So, like, I think we have a pretty robust lock system.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense for you guys. So you guys, as you say that and move away, just hear banging on the door and go, and you hear through the door, "This is your final. This is your only warning." Whatever the hell you guys are, Team Sparkle or whatever, this is your only warning. Stay away from the Dreamers. If we see anything online,
no comprende, señor.
You liars. We know you are. We've seen you on film. And also, Max Babylon has been babbling about you guys for weeks now.
Yeah?
This is your only warning. If we have to come back here, we're going to bring weapons next time.
Sweet's just gonna write on a piece of paper K and slide it under the door.
You see the.
That means they don't have weapons now. We can just freaking take them.
By all means, go right ahead.
I'm not a violent person.
I'm gonna on my with my non-dominant hand, I'm gonna scribble, "What is your order?" ? And then slide it under after the K.
What the fuck is with all this paper bullshit? Get out of here. You think paper exists that readily in this cyber world where everybody's sending digital messages? You're insulting me. And
cash?
Look,
any service that's writable.
He's going to bang on the door one more time, clearly not in an attempt to get in so much as just do property damage. And then you hear them kind of a bunch of people shuffling away. And they're ignoring your paper questions.
Okay. And it could be holographic messages that appear on the door if you want to do it that way.
No, I'm just being a dick. You guys can totally, that's what he's yelling. I'm being him. He's being a dick.
It's a good thing I'm paranoid.
While that's happening, I wanted to have been piloting Josh outside of the window so that I can track them when they leave the building and see who they are. So.
Roll me a stealth for Josh. The DC is going to be 9.
Got it.
All right. Okay. So quick normally, right?
Yes.
All right. Another good start for the day. That's a 13.
Yay.
What do I even get you to roll?
4 and a 5.
He's got those
4.
Noctua ultra quiet fans.
So you watch through Josh.
He is smart. He is small.
Yeah.
And and he can fly.
And I shouldn't even bother making you roll because you'll always get the highest value possible.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday.
That's not the highest roll. I rolled a 4 and a 5. That was actually kind of an average roll for me. So we're in for a rough night, everybody.
Oh no!
My starting roll was a 23, which is why I only got a 9. So as Josh kind of tails this group, you'll see as this fellow who didn't introduce himself, this pseudo cop walks off towards the main train station in the promenade. A bunch of dudes peel out of alleyways around your building, and there's a group of about 7 of them behind him, so a total of 8 people. He's the one with a baton out, and you see him shoving it back into his pants. And you can probably, based on how the other guys are walking, tell that they probably have a baton themselves, and they're just they've got it kind of hidden away on either under their shirts or in their pants. And he picks up, you see him Josh is smart. So you see him lift a finger to his ears as he's just, it's almost comical how stereotyped he is towards trying to be a cop or a secret agent or something. And he's talking to somebody. He absolutely does not need to put a hand up to his ear to do this. It's all digital. And you can see his lips moving. Is Josh going to try to read, or anybody going to try to read or listen in on this?
So I would be more than happy to try to read his lips. Yeah, I could do that.
Okay, that would be a wits. Let me just
Clever,
thank you.
Yeah.
Too many games.
Okay. All right, I don't think I really have anything that would help in this case.
Yeah. I'm gonna make it's his standard is 9, so I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 9 to read this again as well.
Okay. Don't really see a ton. Am I adding my drone daddy ability just to keep him steady and in the right angle so I can get a good, nice, solid look at it?
I'm willing to accept that, yes.
Cool.
What are you willing to accept, Kipser? Would you accept it?
No, just a general,
You're accepting a use of specialty, right?
That's a 6 and a 4 on the die. Yeah. So that's a total of 15.
Oh my god. All right.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
From Josh, you probably just project it onto a holographic screen that everybody can see. And as this guy is talking, Coolio is almost just saying with maybe a 0.5 second delay exactly what the fellow is saying. So it's like you have sound on it. You guys hear Daryl hit up Team Sparkle. They're a little more paranoid than we thought, but I've given them the message. I've told them to piss off about this Dreamer business, like you asked. Where do I need to hit next? Yeah, I'll head over to that ward. Okay. Send the money. I've got the boys with me, so we'll hit the, maybe we'll drop by the base when we're done. And they'll just kind of keep walking towards the train station. As they get to public transport, does Josh kind of follow? It sounds like they're going to a different ward, which is a considerable distance.
Yeah. I don't know what his distance is. He is smart, so I think he can act without me, but I still probably wouldn't send him that far away from me. So I think he would just follow them until they got on public transit, and then we would come back.
Oh, and this dude would have probably said something like this. You probably also see Josh reading via Coolio, Clayton Crux out. Like the...
Okay. Oh,
you do get his name. I'll give you his name for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude said his full name. What a twat.
All right. Here's what I want to do. That cash, can I use my DDoS ability to intercept that cash to us?
Like so much cash, dude.
Willing to accept. Okay, so this is hacking. So you can do DDoS. It would be a kind of hacking. So this would be a clever check. I would say this is going to be a DC 13. Like this is a pretty secured line. Like it's going to be encrypted messaging for cash transfers.
Sure. What is he using for his cash transfers? Is it just like a banking?
You wouldn't have that. You don't know. You're not sure.
Okay.
Like you're not sure if he's routing it through extra places. You're not sure if he's just getting it in an app or a Venmo. Mimo.
Okay.
Mimo, Moneymo, Mimo.
Mimo.
Mima.
Mima.
Meanmo.
Okay.
Meanmo.
What was the goal?
13.
I have terminally online. So because I have, so can I use my terminally online ability? Because that lets me.
That's a little bit different than pulling money out of the air, right?
Right, but it's like looking up information. This is like going to like a forum and being like, do I run hack.exe and then like run the executable and just let it take the money?
Okay, are you trying to figure out how he's getting money, or are you trying to just steal the money from him? Because one is very much
use the help of the internet to figure out how to do it. Because I've got specialties in online.
This would be like within seconds. This is why you need Kowboi Frezh's ability, so I wouldn't take terminally online for this one.
Oh, okay. Well, wait. So, then why not just make Kowboi do the roll?
Yeah. Well, you just got to ask him.
I was just thinking of the DDoS. It would make a lot more sense for him to do it than me.
Yeah, for DDoS, I would. Yeah, you can like make it harder for him to move around with DDoSing or like get his name out there to the wrong people. Yeah. Right people for you.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I would definitely recommend to Kowboi, like, take that money and I'll just get him in the wrong places where people see like he's just because I'm assuming he's just like a thug for hire to just, what is it, like racketeering or like intimidation or whatever. Like just out him as someone like that.
He definitely has the air of a
Rent-a-cop.
What are those? Sorry?
Rent-a-cop.
Yeah, Rent-a-cop and the the Western cowboy group that still exists today. That's really weird. That starts
Pinkertons.
Pinkertons. Thank you. He has an air of Pinkerton around him.
Got it. So are we going to have Kowboi try to do the thing to steal the
Kowboi will
stuff?
be way better than that.
Okay,
I'm just gonna paint this guy's
give me
reputation.
a 13 hack, Kowboi. D3 if you want to. What did you roll? And we'll say that is like you making it uncomfortable for him to move around.
Oh, for that.
And then that would be online. If you're doing that, then that's absolutely your online, terminally online would count.
Okay, cool. And then that. Oh, and so yeah, but then would my social media also count since I would be?
Yeah.
Okay. Then the total of that would be 13 because I rolled an 11 plus 1 plus 2.
Okay, so you got his face out there to like maybe a couple of the gangs and such, like just let him know that he has money kind of thing, and that he's a rent-a-cop, a Pinkerton rent-a-cop, and even gangs don't really like those types. So you got him. You think he's gonna have a hard time for the next little bit. All right, and Kowboi Frezh, this would be a hack if you're going to try to steal his money. That is going to be, again, the 13 on hacking.
Okay, so one of my hacker traits, Virtual Ghost, it says that at the beginning of a hack, I add 1 chance to your ghost, right? And then my other trait, move fast and break things, it says during a hack, you may expend 1 chance from your ghost to have advantage on your next roll. So can I basically get advantage on this roll by like using those 2 traits in tandem, or no? You can tell me.
You're trying to use Ghost and you're trying to use another ability together. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, I'm just pulling up the hacker information. I think, wasn't it a prep point that you needed to spend for a lot of those abilities to trigger?
I don't know. It didn't say like on like the page itself. It didn't say like that.
Okay, so you're looking at Ghost. That is in assets. So your Ghost ability is, let me just pull this up. Ghost Protocol. You may spend 1 prep when you begin a hack to, it is all prep. So you do need a prep. Okay. I don't know. Unfortunately, the Ghost Protocol at this time, you guys don't have any prep. This is like a last minute hack kind of thing that you're just trying to catch. Sorry?
Does prep reset after every session?
Yes. Well, not after every story arc. So because we finished that one, you're going to have to do, and it's been a week. So any prep points that you guys had will be cleared at this point in time. What was the Kowboi Frezh, other than Ghost Protocol, what was the other subroutine that you mentioned?
The other one says move fast and break things. It says during a hack you may expend 1 chance from your ghost to add advantage on your next roll. But I don't know how to like apply in this.
I'll take a look at that later, but for now just use your hacking ability and it's just a straight roll, because I'm not giving you a sort of a proper network setup for this.
Well, I don't have anything on the thing. So it's hacking action plus my.
So it's clever plus your hacking plus any other specialties you think you can apply to that. If you got a low roll, you got a low roll, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I got a low roll. I got only like 11.
Okay, so Kowboi Frezh, like you watch him pull out his hacker suite, his little like laptop, sort of a pseudo early 2000s mock-up that he's using, and you watch him fingers dashing across the keyboards, but he just snaps his fingers and goes, missed it, as the transfer was too fast for you to catch it in the air.
Missed that last number.
Did we get more cash?
No.
Okay. So cool. They just think they can knock on our door and we're just not gonna keep our investigation?
I guess. I mean, they threatened us, right? And then they said they're not gonna come back. But it sounded like they were threatening other people too. And he was talking to some dude named Daryl. I don't know. And then he said to stay away from dreamers. So I guess that means we shouldn't stay away from the dreamers, right? Because it's like you do the opposite when someone threatens you and says not to do this. You go like, okay, whatever you say, dude. And then you do the opposite.
Yes, because clearly these are bad people who don't want us to like get the truth out there. And like the truth is out there.
The truth is, oh my God.
I'm not letting you have it. I'm just going with that's it.
So are we gonna keep like looking up the people that they're telling us not to?
Yeah, I mean, I think Big D is probably the best at that. He's always online, you know? Like, I'm online too, but mostly it's just, you know, game circles and stuff. And like, I still want to like dig into some of this like robotic stuff that they got going on. So I don't know, like if you're trying to like track down specific people, like I can help you follow money. If you use like a money trail and such, like I can do some like forensic accountant stuff like that. But yeah, like in terms of tracking down people and who's who and stuff, that's like Big D and maybe Big K with all his hacking, though his hacking wasn't fast enough to get us more cash. So no Orange Julius's for tonight then.
You have enough for one Orange Julius.
With more time.
Yeah, I'm not engaging with that. Okay. Ridiculously overpriced.
But we can take our time and we can figure this stuff out. Like if there's anything that I need to like physically go get into, like I can do that. But I'm not as good with the online stuff.
Yeah, so there's a few ways. Like you guys can definitely hack up and see what you can find online about these people. You can scour the news articles, which would be D3. I would say, Sweet, if you wanted to, you guys have connections in the promenade and you know people you can go talk to about finding out maybe information about other people, or you also have probably Pantone would be able to help. She's got Android connections. D3 is a little bit young. He's still learning. And then Coolio could definitely fly around and see if he can, once you know where they are, monitor people to gather information and listen in on their conversations. So there's avenues to take. And Blood Riot can just beat people up for information if she was here.
All right,
so you have two names from Max Babylon. You had two names from the Dreamer Committee that Coolio deciphered when going through finances. You could look for the Dreamers themselves. What thing are we thinking of looking into first?
Should we look into the Dreamers first, since they told us not to?
Of course. I'll probably go name drop some stuff out in the real world.
All right.
Well, you could also find the local Singularist church and get some explore that if you're interested as well. Go join the Maximal Singularist group.
Sure, that I may not have my Earth culture, so maybe I could fit in better with a church-like enterprise.
But yeah, okay. So you guys want to see if there's any more sightings of Dreamers first? Is that what you'd like to check out first?
I think that's what Kowboi was doing.
Okay.
All right.
So give me, I guess, just D3 probably has the best kit for this. This would be more of a scouring the internet for information more than a hack.
Okay. So I'm gonna relay that information to D3 and be like, "Hey, Derek, this is more on your line, since you're, you can hook up to the internet and all that. You can scour the web for info."
Okay. I have a couple of All right, so then I'm assuming it's just 2d6, and then how many of my things could I add? Hold on, I gotta get back over. I was trying to see what things I could purchase with cash, which is why I've been quiet.
Oh, no problem. Feel free to shop. Yeah, you guys have had a week, so if you do see something that you like the looks of, you can definitely have just bought that. As far as the bonuses, I believe Terminally Online is going to help here. I wasn't
sure if verified account would also, because that says take +1 to all social actions made online.
Well, this is like looking at the forums and
right. Okay.
Going back to that weird cult one that you found earlier to see about other sightings that may have happened since then. And you got some keywords that you would know at this point.
I lost that dice. Hopefully the Roomba doesn't pick it up later.
Nope.
This is a shit roll. But it's 2 3s. Hold on. Okay, so
I'm gonna say I should have set the DC. I would say this is probably another DC 9.
Okay, so then with my Terminally Online, with my verified account, that puts me at 8. If I'm looking in online communities, that specialty would give me an additional point. I'm assuming that fits here?
Yep.
Okay, then that would be 9 exactly, but it's a crit because I rolled 2 3s.
Yeah, it's a crit. Woo.
So you go back to the forums, you quickly find where the Singularists were talking. It's now mostly about Max Babylon and people deciding to head out to the outer hall where the factories are so that they can sort of join him in this epic pilgrimage, he would call it, to finding the Dreamers. And then you see sort of buried a little bit further down, a word or a name of a group you didn't expect to see. Liva Pojat, which is Blood Riot's gang. And you see them like posting in here because they're complaining and trying to get somebody to do something about it. But it seems like they're talking about having seen a large mechanical, they call it a worm, and that it's causing them issues with, and they use a bunch of like allegory and metaphors and sort of fake words, but essentially it seems to be causing them issues with their drug manufacturing and running. It seems to be up in the way. And they're talking about weird robots.
Has anybody heard of any mechanical worms that would impact drug manufacturing or distribution?
Big D. Wasn't like Willie like kind of like a big robotic worm?
Who?
Willie. Oh, that's right. You kind of had like a glitch when that happened. Don't worry about it. We definitely didn't use you as a battering ram. Anyhow, like
I've wondered where this dent came from.
with all of like the weird little guys moving around, and then with like Willie, and then with all that other stuff with like the robots and things, like, I mean, maybe we should look into that, see if it's like part of the same, spread, like, because like we had all those files with like the different images for all of these different specialized like robots or whatever they are, androids or something like that. So like maybe it's one of those, right? I still want to know what they're for, man.
We do still need to figure that out, like what they were made for and what they're still trying to do with them.
Like, we know that Willie, they were using for like brainwashing stuff or whatever it was, but then there's all the others, So like, what are those, right? Because if they're using Willie for something like that, that means they could be using the other things for like something bad too.
Like having eyes
like,
and ears everywhere?
Maybe, but like, I don't know. Some of those look pretty. Some of the specs on those, man, they were like big and honking and stuff, Like, some of them look like they could be like dangerous,
In the meantime, you do, okay, so you got a little bit of information. Liva Pojet, who are in Disco Elysium in the Synthman ward, so you can go and talk to them as an option. And then you do also have, you've got the 2 names that Max Babylon wanted you to investigate. Would you do that, or do you think you would disregard it? Yeah. Max Babylon.
So the 2 names that he gave us, Canopus Hiryu and Oscar A. Johnson, do I have to choose either or can I choose both?
Okay, so if you just do a general search without any roles, I'll give you the news articles because those would be easy to find. So if you search Oscar A. Johnson, you find out quite quickly that he was the owner for Metro Ventures, which is a space engineering company that specialized in long-distance drones, which interests Coolio a little bit. And automated systems, and it was in the Santo Domingo district in the Amal ward. And Oscar apparently died tragically after getting extremely drunk and mistaking a station airlock for the company lobby. And you also see that Metro Ventures has since been acquired by Tetsuo, and the offices have been sort of locked down as the employees have been transferred out of their offices. Mostly you find that out because of below the news article, there's a bunch of comments that are complaining about having to move as well and not getting their due in the article itself. But it seems Tetsuo owns it now, and it's not so far away. You definitely could find the offices if you wanted, but that whoever Oscar A. Johnson was, he appears to have gotten drunk and died. If you do a quick, without any digging, search on Canopus Hiryu, you find out that he was a respected scientist who started as a science communicator, but later got recognition for contributions to the field of robotics and space travel. And he's been dead for a while, you see. In 2018, it's 2020 right now, he took a job offer in Asano. You can see that on his, digged in records, and that after about a year there, it's kind of like all of his internet, everything stopped working and disappeared. So in 2019, it looks like he was without a body, reported as dead, and that it was likely a self-inflicted cause. And that he is survived by his daughter, Harukiyu, who is, there's tons of news articles on her as you search her up. She appears to be a lazy socialite, who is, she likes to party a lot in the Mirikyu ward in Paradise District. So there's 2 physical locations for those kind of information if you want to run up on them as well.
So Tetsuo Industries and the Murky Water place. Okay. Can I hack into the Tetsuo Industries their system possibly? To dig up anything about how this president, or how
Hipster, you're muted.
Tetsuo is one of the main corporations that work in L5. It's massive. So trying to hack into the system, sure, you can probably get in and see the upper layer of very fluffy stuff that isn't going to actually tell you anything, but you know that their security is high, and even that it's going to be a really high DC. It's a hostile environment for a hacker, and it's you're going to have, if you mess up, the cops are going to get called very quickly. And by cops, I mean their personal security for Tetsuo, who will absolutely come cracking down on you.
I'm gonna let everyone know about this. There's a chance that if I get caught. They might be back, and it won't be pretty.
You do know, because you are a hacker, and you could, so they just bought Metro Ventures, and the offices have been locked down. If you're in the offices, then hacking the local information, much easier and far more possible.
Can I go the local route to see what I can dig up then?
So you guys would have to travel either through train or through the basement. And you guys, like a big part of why you have your base where you are in the promenade is because you found a sort of a hidden entrance to the basement area that's guarded by a keypad, and you're able to, you hacked in and figured out what it is, and you're able to travel the underground as you like. But you can also just take the trains. With the fall of apiary, or the reduction of apiary's power, really, they don't guard the trains as much, so you don't have to sign out of the ward as they were doing before.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
In looking to spend the cash that I've accumulated over the sessions, could we say that in the downtime, D3 had some work done to...
Yes.
There's an edge case weapon that's the sticky shocker. It's just a taser or a stun gun. Can we just say that D3 had some work done where, like, much like an iconic superhero, he shoots out some kind of... It's not a web, it's a cable, and he doesn't make the rock symbol. He maybe makes, like... I'll figure out the gesture later, but I want to tase people. No, not that gesture. It's going to be a totally copyright-free gesture like this, or I don't know.
Fair enough. Yes, you can definitely... Would you have gotten Coolio to have done it, or would you have gotten a different profession?
If I can give Coolio my cash, I will definitely keep it in the game.
To be fair, no, it would have been... You still have to buy materials. You would have sold it. I was just gonna like, he would just have done the installation.
Yeah, I mean, I'm paranoid enough that I would only trust Coolio with the work.
All right.
So would it be like cheaper then, since he doesn't have to pay for labor?
Interesting.
No, material cost.
That doesn't make any sense.
The materials went to 200%, and the labor is currently 0.
Yep.
Weird.
Yeah, isn't it just interesting? So yes, you absolutely can spend all your cash on getting that upgrade. Coolio could have done the installation, so it's discreet and within the family, but you did not save any money on labor costs. It went all the material for some reason. Just the tariffs or something got jacked up right before you ordered the parts.
Yes, the space tariffs. Yeah.
The space tariffs. Yep.
But I thought those were gonna make things better. So confused.
I know. Weirdly enough, it seems to be making things worse.
Don't understand.
Who knew?
Huh.
Okay. And just so how are you, if you look at her schedule, because again, she's a fairly well-known socialite. So you can find out that there's a big party at the Supermassive is the nightclub's name. There's a big party at Supermassive tonight that she's booked on for going to.
Are we going clubbing tonight?
I have my clubbing shoes.
I've gotten so good in my blades that I don't even need to change.
Is it true, you know Earth culture, is it true that this term came from Earth whenever people went seal hunting?
That's not...
Oh my god.
That's not what it's from. That's a different common
They
misconception
didn't call that clubbing.
in Earth culture. Not people that were cared about animals in any way didn't use it that way. So if you want people to think you don't care about animals, you can use that word.
You're so knowledgeable.
I did study Earth culture, and I did grow up there.
You did.
You know plenty of other stuff that I don't know about, like online stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say something really embarrassing. Never mind.
Cool. Do you have like a match later, or can you like come to the club with us?
Well, like, I was kind of interested in like digging into like this Oscar A. Johnson dude, because he was dealing with like deep space robots, and then totally, I mean, I know it says that he got drunk and went out like an airlock.
Who does that?
That sounds like code for he was murdered, you know? Like maybe we can find, you know, some details on like, you know, like who might have wanted him dead, or we can like, I mean, I'm sure there's like freaking cameras or something by like the airlock or whatever, like, you know, and see if it really happened, like the way it went down. And then like, if not that, then like Live a Pojet, like they found a freaking robot worm, dog. Like, I mean, that's pretty cool. I don't know. Like, do we all have to go clubbing? Like, I don't want to hit any baby seals, dog.
No, we're not. No, there's not going to be any of. No. See, D3. I thought that like died out.
Shouldn't go
like
through my
a couple
post
decades
history.
ago.
I have been using clubbing.
Wait.
The past week.
Do we need to get winter jackets? Are we going that type of clubbing? Well,
You know what? Let's just not. Are we gonna like split the party?
You absolutely can.
Some
if
people
like.
club to the left and some people club to the right.
Like, I'll go to the club.
to the left. To the right.
Nobody has to go with me if you don't want to.
What if someone murders you?
It could happen, but I don't think I'm going to do anything that will make someone want to do that.
That's like what all murder victims say.
Probably. But I think
Are
I
you
think it'll be
implying that murder victims were asking for it?
no. That I'm just
Oh my God.
saying.
That's victim blaming, sweet. That's not cool.
You should victim blame.
You know what? I'm going to the club, and no one is invited to go with me.
Poor Melissa.
That is what is going to happen.
Okay, so
I've spent a week
pull this
with
back
you
a little
people,
bit.
and I think I'm done with.
Sweet is going
This.
clubbing. Kowboi, Frezh, and Coolio seem to be aiming towards Metro Ventures to go into the offices and see what they can find there and investigate the space engineering company. D3, are you going clubbing or are you going to join office investigation?
She's not invited to go clubbing.
Oh, he's not invited to club. Okay.
I'll have to
fair
stalk her
enough.
because I really, my skills are socialized or social specialized, and clubbing is much. I'm not good at investigating or hacking. So, also, I got to make sure nobody kills Sweet, and I've got a stun whip thing. So, yeah, I'm gonna stalk her.
And Alex now has a backwards cap, so he's being serious now.
That's how you know he's serious. He's going to go over the top now.
Okay, so we're splitting up.
She doesn't get the reference.
Nope, I'm moving on. For me, I was making a Pokemon reference again, so it's okay.
I was making an over the top reference, which is an arm wrestling movie with Sylvester Stallone from the 80s.
I
Alex has got you on that.
definitely would not have got that one.
Yeah, just goes over the top with it. Like when he turns his hat, it's like a switch.
You see this? It's a switch. It's I turn it around.
Oh
And I turn it on.
It's like a switch.
Jesus. Anyway, Sweet and D3. Sweet, you're like, I'm going to have a good time by myself without dealing with you guys.
Yeah.
But D3 seems to be following you a little bit.
But I'm crab walking, like really, really embarrassingly.
He's discreet. For
And
somebody
Sweet
who
is
specializes
used to
in
being
stealth.
Followed. So like that's part of her like hush money thing, is that like she's kind of always being tracked and she has to work really hard to keep low profile. So like she gets about halfway there and she just turns around and just she has the most exasperated like facial expression, because like she knows you're here and she's still not engaging with you, but she wants you to know.
Why do you think
she's
that a sunglasses
annoyed.
and hat getup is what keeps you safe from people following you? I've crab walked for about half a mile with no problem.
I've known you were there the whole time. What part of I want a night without all of you tells you, hey, I should go clubbing with her?
Well, I am the voice box of this group.
So you don't trust me. Cool. So not only are you irritating, now you don't trust me. This is going great. Just stay there.
First round is on me, Sweet. You seem a little tense.
Sweet gets in the first train car to the Merrick ward and forces D3 to go into a different train car.
She does a thing where you wait until like right before it's gonna close. So, like, it can't like come in after.
Yes. All right. So the Merrick ward is a commercial hub, and it's sort of a major fashion center, and it has sort of vibrant streets. Workers spend their paychecks after their shifts on the station on like drinks and partying. This is a big hub for that. As well, if you're looking at the Amal ward for the other group, it is a residential / commercial ward in the Amal, and it's sort of more office buildings and very light on shopping. So would D3 and Sweet have gotten dressed up for clubbing?
Sweet looks appropriate for going clubbing, for sure.
Okay.
I'm very extra, yeah.
So we'll do the clubbing first, and then we'll come back to Coolio and Kowboi Frezh. So D3, maybe 5 feet away from Sweet as you kind of head in, there's this large, it's almost completely black building, and you see supermassive in white lit up font across the front of it. It's almost got sprayed sort of lights, LED lights all around, so that every now and again you see almost the pattern of stars appear. And if you were to link it to a band that existed in the 90s, you might say it comes to you like a muse would come to you.
Got it.
Got
it.
Sorry. Oh, sort of sorry. As you see just kind of this massive line out front of the door, 2 big bouncers on either side, the boom of a bass beat just emanating from this building. You're pretty sure it's right here, and you see people are just dancing in the 2 to 3 stories tall, all along the windows. You see just people having a good time. Are you guys gonna sneak in or wait in line?
I feel like D3 is well known enough that he would be able to make a case for getting into like a VIP area.
Well, you have to get into the building first. There's a huge queue
we know
outside.
That's not an issue, yeah.
Oh,
this
we
is
do,
D3, the famous Android newscaster shit poster.
So I believe you have a, isn't it like I'm known role?
Yeah, hey, I know you.
Hey, I know you, yes.
Hey.
So
I rolled a 6. If the result is 5 or 6, they know me, and my next social roll against them is boosted.
All right. So the bouncers like clock D3 as he walks by, Sweet, and maybe you're going to either the back or he's crab walking for some reason behind you still. So as you go towards the back of the line, maybe even sneak around the backside, the bouncers, you see them follow you with their gaze, and you realize it's not you but D3, who's gotten a little bit closer, and you see them nudging and elbowing each other, and they'll go, yo, celebs get in early, skip a queue, we're enjoying your lick locks, and they'll sort of unhook the barrier so that D3 can go in.
Well, actually, I go to fist bump him, but then if he goes, does he do it back?
Oh, yeah, he'll like, oh,
all
dude.
Right. And then I use my crab claw and I pinch it, and then I walk inside.
Oh, dude. Now, do you pull Sweet in with you? Because
of course.
Okay.
He puts his arm around her shoulder all casually, like, come on in.
Sweet was really not going to, and then looks at the line and considers like which is the better option, and so then
think of me as nothing more than just a ticket in.
All right, and then as you get in, the inside is painted completely black. You see sort of white neon and pink and yellow lights going around sort of the far bar area with a bunch of drinks coming in. People, looks like they've got little tiny glow sticks in everybody's drink, so you can kind of see where people are, but it's very dark in here, and the sort of the floors and the walls feel like they're shaking around you. Where there's 3 stories. You know that you need to find Haru Hiryu. Did anybody look up what she looks like before coming here?
I'm permanently online. That's how I solved the problem.
Fair enough. All right. So maybe D3 pulls up a picture of Haru and shows Sweet, and she's she's got sort of this straight black hair, sort of gray eyes. She's wearing often, in this picture at least, a sheen blue, low-cut, very skin-tight sort of mini dress, and holding a drink in her hand as she cheerses the camera. Pretty much every picture of her, she appears to be in like almost formal wear or party wear, and is definitely looking like she's living up the socialite life.
She will definitely be in the VIP area, which I can get us into, guaranteed.
Yes, let's watch for a bit though before kind of all eyes go on you. Can we just ease into the background a little bit and just see what's going on, see who's around her? Because sometimes you find the hanger on that you can get them a little drunk and they'll tell you everything because they're just so excited to be friends with the famous so-and-so. That's who you want to go after. Straight on. Okay. It might work for you, but sometimes you can get stuff from the entourage.
I will follow your lead and blend in, and D3 will reach into his coat pocket and put on white gloves, and then he'll turn on each of the fingers, and they're multicolored lights, and he does the rave glow thing.
Oh yeah.
I had a friend that did that in college. It's the weirdest shit. It was mesmerizing. Instead of studying, I watched him for 5 minutes. So that's what D3 is going to do while you observe.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I have also observed.
I never got it, but it was fun to watch.
Yeah. So he starts sort of voguing with these gloves on, and blending in. Do you guys want to roll me a quick check for a stealth or a blend in kind of vibe? I would say. It's dark. You're not really doing anything. I'd say it's just a DC 8. This is not a hard roll.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I've got stealth, so... Clever?
I was actually going to take quick for stealth, but if you would like clever...
No, I'll always take quick over stealth.
Okay.
Or quick over clever. Okay, so that is a 11.
Beautiful.
No,
Sweet...
14.
All right, you're almost doubling the DC. So Sweet, you watch as D3 kind of blends in via standing out in his dancing, and people probably flock to him a little bit because he's known here apparently, because that's what got him in. So he's only able to hide so well. You, however, are able to just blend in the background. Maybe even with a 14, I would say you could even slip past the bouncers into the VIP area to get a look around up there, while D3 distracts and dances on the dance floor below. And with the 14, yeah, you do see Haru Hiryu in the sort of the VIP area. She's, it looks like she's talking to one fellow intensely, leaning forward on this low black table, on these tiny uncomfortable looking stools, because it's a club, and that's the kind of decor you always see at clubs. And she's got sort of a bright blue glass drink next to her, and they're definitely focused, and all of her pictures, she's this free, sort of lazy looking socialite. There's a focus in her view and in her discussion that you wouldn't have seen in any of the pictures so far.
Okay, so I want to kind of sidle up to probably to someone who appears to be in her entourage, but might be a little more on the edge of it. Someone that just seems a little too eager to be there.
Okay, roll me a just a clever check to see on if you can figure out who would be good for this. I'm going to say this is more of a DC 10 for this one.
Okay. I think it's a straight E.
Oh no.
Phooey. Okay. You said clever, right?
Yes.
That's a 7.
All right. With a 7, you kind of look around. She's only with this one fellow in this conversation, but you can see, you think there's like a gaggle of girls and guys behind that are like leaning in on each other and giggling, and every now and again they'll look back at their table, and you're like, those are definitely people in her entourage. And you kind of like slide in and try to get in with them, and they're kind of drunk, and so if you bring them, like say you bring them a drink, you're able to blend in. And it's only as this sort of fellow that Haru is talking to kind of like stands up and starts to walk away, and you see her kind of like sigh and look a little bit back and forth, and then stands up and starts walking past this table, that you realize this is not her clique. Now, as you guys are in the nightclub, we are going to roll back in time a little bit, as Coolio and Kowboi Frezh have been left alone in the clubhouse. You know you need to go to the Elm District to get to Metro Ventures, and that you are... It's an office that's going to be locked down. It should be empty, but getting in is not going to be the easiest thing. So I presume both of you just take the train to the Elm Ward as well to hit up the right district. Yep. And you go in the same train cart. Yeah. No issues.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why not.
Very good. So as you two work together and have good camaraderie, getting into the train, and without...
I just want to imagine, by the way, that while we're on the train, it'd be like, yeah, and like then he turned his hat, and then like he won, and then like him and his son, like they came together, and it was just like, it was awesome, man. It was just like, it was so emotional. And so I like to think we're bonding over Sylvester Stallone movies.
Dude, it's inspirational. Sylvester Stallone.
And then like Kenny Loggins comes in hard with like Meet Me Halfway, and it's just like, oh, like tears, man. Tears, you know?
Hits you right in the soul.
It does. Yeah. It's what I wanted for like Big D, but like, I don't know, he's got to go his own way. But Josh, like, he's definitely like, he and I are simpatico, man.
Yeah.
All right, and as you guys are having this sort of conversation about Sylvester Stallone throughout your trip, you make it easily to the Santo Domingo ward, and maybe pulling up a map on your AR glasses, which will give you like a little green line to follow through just AR reality, virtual reality. You easily find your way sort of into a back end that's quieter, as this building has been shut down, so things around it aren't as busy. To Metro Ventures, and it's just this gray block of an office building. Nothing really stands out. It's just got Metro Ventures over the top of a door, and you see full-on old-school chains wrapped around the outside of the door, clearly locked in. If you stand there for like 10 minutes, you do see some local security that's clearly been hired that are wandering around outside. So what's the plan?
So the first thing I would probably want to do is, how big is the building? Like how...
So this company is on the smaller side for companies that have come to L5, but even so, it's probably a 5-story building.
5 stories.
I want to do like a basic scout with Josh. Like I want to like find a little like out of the way little nook or an alleyway or something like that, and just like let him go high and just do like a scout around to try to get like a good sense of like the patrols of the security, like how frequently are they like moving, are they really paying attention, are there any like other ways inside other than the obvious like front exit, that kind of stuff. Just kind of get like a general reconnoiter.
Okay, sure. That sounds like a clever check to me. I'm gonna say that is a DC 10. It's not a particularly hard one.
Okay, got it. All right. And since I'm piloting him,
yes, you can use
Drone Daddy.
Yep, your Drone Daddy. Yep.
Drone Daddy.
Clever. Okay, so I need to get. So I just want to point out, I really just need to roll a 5, like, and then I'll meet the DC.
Yeah.
Okay. I rolled 6, so that was not. It was actually not a good roll. I'm having a bad night. It's still an 11, but like I rolled a 4 and a 2.
Mm-hmm.
So like, oh, geez, what's happening?
Oh my God.
I don't know.
4
This
and
is
a
like
2
Derek
is still higher
territory.
than I've rolled today at all.
Oh my God.
Okay, so Coolio, as you kind of like focus in on Josh and have him scouting, and maybe you're watching through his, and Kowboi Frezh just hanging around close by, keep an eye on, make sure you're not disrupted. You see there's maybe 2 guards that are rotating on this building. They're probably about 5 minutes between each time they clock through the door area, and they kind of have a few alleys that they're checking out nearby. Going through sort of with Josh and looking through the windows of this office building, absolutely deserted as far as you can tell. There's no people actually in this building. It's almost like the employees, when they left, were expecting to go back in, and so left everything as it was, and it just got locked up and they weren't allowed in there. You can definitely see also the LED lights of security here and there. So that is going to be something that you'll have to deal with, but it all appears to be automated. The only human element is on the exterior of this building.
And so like the security cams, like the security, are they something that I could either like I could like manipulate with Josh, or I could like just have it redirect and like create like a dead zone that we could
The outside ones for sure. You're just looking through windows. You're gonna have to find a way inside to be able to either affect them or get Kowboi Frezh to hack them. One of the two.
Okay. So he'll
sorry, one more thing that I'm just before we get too far, because this you're planning right now. At the very top, you see quite clearly the like CEO office that you believe Oscar would have been working in. Like, it's got his little name plaque on his door and on the desk, and it's the nicest office at the very top.
So like, I could like
and is there any security on the roof of this place?
No. As you kind of like check out the top of it, they're clearly not thinking about the above.
So like, I'll go to Kowboi and I'll just say like, okay, so I can get like Josh to like redirect some of the exterior cams, and then like we could time it, and when like the guards are like not on one side of the building, we can just like blade up the side and get to the roof and work our way down.
True.
What do you think, dog?
I think that makes like that makes a lot of sense. Work our way from the top way down.
Yeah.
The Amal ward is definitely not one that has to deal with street artists very often. The Sishin and your ward definitely have to a lot more.
Yeah, it's a pity, you know. Like, it's so like this place just doesn't have that kind of, you know, like that je ne sais quoi. I think is that je ne sais quoi?
No, don't
is
do
that
it
how
again.
it is?
I believe it's pronounced Jean say quoi. Jean say.
Yeah, that's right. I think that's right. Yeah,
Jean
it
say
doesn't have that
don't
Jean
be so
say
mean.
quoi.
Yeah, Jean say quoi.
But yeah, it is a pity, because you're just looking at this gray block with absolutely no character, right? And around you is more just office buildings and residential. This isn't a very like lively place. This is clearly just like their focus is living and maybe surviving instead of being alive, kind of thing. All right, so I would say I'm going to take a quick check from the two of you to get up sneakily with your rollerblades. Not that hard of a DC for this either. Again, they're not really expecting it, so just 10.
quick, you said?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And rollerblades obviously
give you
apply.
advantage, and then your skill would give you a boost.
Advantage.
Got it.
Okay.
There it is.
That's a crit.
6 and a 5.
2 5s.
2 5s.
I got 6 and a 5.
Hey, passing a crit.
All right. So the both of you get your blades on and just zip up the side of this building vertically, landing on the roof. You've got that weird little extra box where they'll put a door, so clearly people can come up onto this roof area. But it looks like maybe they were just smoking up here. There's clearly nothing else that they would have done up here. But you've managed to sneak all the way up here. You've got the door in front of you and no guards in sight.
Maybe check that door for some sort of security or something, Kay?
Yeah. So, what kind of lock are we working
roll
with?
me, I would say, give me a clever roll, Kowboi. I'm going to say we're looking for any sort of security. So you can pull out your hacker sort of suite and see if you can't ping anything on the door that's monitoring it.
Okay. All right. Clever roll plus hacking, that is 14. Can I?
Yep.
Yes, 14.
Okay. So with 14, you're easily able to tell that this is currently armed, as in it's alarmed, and that the entire building does have sort of isolated alarming systems throughout it in sort of the office blocks a piece. But because you're at the top of it, you really only care about the top set of the roll, and you're pretty sure you could actually hack the network. We're gonna have to do a proper hacking roll for it. And it is a hostile environment for your hacking systems, but you're pretty sure you could probably pop this lock on the top. It's not a high security thing, though. Looking in with a 14, I would say you can tell that the security has been it was way more lax. You can tell that it's been through some recent upgrades to lock it down more than it had been before. And as we put a pin in this, Derek, do you want to give me a cool check as you're dancing on this floor to see kind of how much attention you're getting from all of this? And just whose eye you attract.
Okay. Because
as you're voguing.
I think that would work. Could I add my memes specialty since I was walking like a crab and I'm still doing occasional crab things?
Sure. You can add memes if you're gonna you can add memes if you're gonna do a ridiculous dance style kind of thing while you're voguing.
Okay. Oh, and also, does that 6 that I rolled for the Hey I Know You, does that carry into this general thing?
No, these all would be, that was for the bouncers, really isolated. I'm gonna say you had there was some people that would generally know you here, but if you're trying to see if Haru knows you, that would be a new roll.
It just would give me a boost in this thing. Could I roll it for just the dancing crowd? And then
sure,
I can do
I'll take it for a dancing crowd. Go for it.
I appreciate it would make my roll better. So can I please?
I rolled another 6, so the dancing crowd does know me because
they are excited by you being
sweet.
here.
Right now, I rolled a 3 and a 2, so I need the advantage. So I'm going to use that advantage now.
All right, go for it.
I rolled a second 3. All right, I rolled 2 3s. That's a 6 plus my memes. That's a 7. I'm assuming this is not a defensive roll.
This is a cool check. So your cool bonus would apply to this if you haven't added that.
Then it would be 10.
Yeah, because okay, so with a 10, you definitely have a crowd. The people know you. Maybe you've got a few floating cameras, little drone cameras that belong to the people that are dancing that focus on you as they kind of dance next to you and do the "It's this dude" before sliding out again. And you kind of see as you watched Sweet sort of sneak into the VIP area and try to blend in and mingle with a bunch of of sort of young adult drunks who are having a good time, and she's able to kind of like join in and mimic it well enough. But you watch as Haru just walks by her. You're not sure what her plan is, but you see Haru starting to leave the VIP area. Sweet, if you'd like to take an action, I'll open that up for you as well now.
Rude. Just rude.
Know you.
So yeah, like she just wants to try again. Okay. I still don't really have
So she seems to be alone at the club right now, other than the fellow whom she seemed to have come in for a conversation, and it's now she's maybe going to the dance floor somewhere else, but she's done her business, if you will.
So I would like to roll this and then RP how awful or okay this is, depending on the outcome.
Sure. Absolutely.
Okay, so
do you want to do a cool check to talk to her or approach her or something?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Let's believe in the heart of the dice.
Do I have any reason to believe going into this that Earth culture would help me with this woman at all?
Ooh, let me double check her.
And I'm also okay adding it and then that possibly working against me. So, like,
if you're gonna make a Yu-Gi-Oh reference, Kipser, it's dimension the dice, not heart of the dice.
Okay.
So I'm okay to add Earth culture. That like this is my in as I try to make some like reference, and then we'll see how the dice.
I'm just double checking her goals and interests, which I get for a lot of these NPCs.
That's an 11 total.
That's pretty good. Okay, so that's above average. I would say as you kind of like slide in, looking at how she's dressed and knowing Earth culture, you make an educated guess and approach fashion and the history of fashion on Earth that you're familiar with. And you pique her interest, and she'll actually like turn and go, oh, I didn't know that there was anybody else who knew that about these things. Yes, I did manage to collect quite a bit here for various things. The Sinshin Ward actually has a greater fashion sort of selection for Earth culture apparel and modern Earth culture apparel.
That's very and she'll flow into kind of that conversation, and she'll try to kind of pivot from that a bit into so I'm gonna go in the angle of like I was trying to just get a night out, and then like other people decide that they're gonna come and join me. So like she's just trying to like get a night out, and someone is trying to bother her with serious conversations when she's just trying to like have a good time.
Oh dear, I understand that all too well. Sometimes you just have to let your hair down. D3, you absolutely can enter this at any point in time, by the way. At this point, they're probably out of the VIP area and just kind of on the stairway walking down.
No, I wouldn't want to intrude.
Bar and dance floor.
complaining loudly about wanting a girls' night out, and like
DP's
people just
trying
not
trying to get a new dance move craze going for his video, and it's just a bunch of middle fingers, just kind of going toward one particular area of the dance floor for no reason.
No reason at all. So she's trying to angle into kind of like trying to see like who that was that she was talking to, who was so rudely interrupting her night out, and like making her, kind of break from, it's after hours. It's just supposed to be fun. Nobody's supposed to talk business with you, and see if she'll take that bait.
Okay, so you do see, like, having clocked the person that she was talking to, you realize it is an android, and you watch as he actually goes behind the bar from where you were, and she goes, yes, well, At this point, my business is concluded, and I'm far happier. And she'll look towards the dance floor. Oh, that's an interesting dance move they've adapted. I was gonna say happier to go and let loose a little bit. Maybe we get a bit of alcohol first. Sure, if you want a girls' night, for the next hour, I don't mind having around a friend to let loose with.
Oh, very nice. Drinks are on me. What's your...
Oh, excellent. Sweet, you deduct 1 cash from your stash as you foot the bill for a few drinks. And you probably get like a good 3 drinks out of that. It's only worth 1 Orange Julius though.
The economy of this place is not.
Remember, Julio, an Orange Julius is typically 8 to 12 ounces, whereas a shot of liquor is like what, 2 ounces. So
it's a 3-to-1 ratio. Sounds pretty good if you think about that
yes,
kind of math.
Generally, alcoholic beverages are so much cheaper
in this world.
It's true.
Real oranges are far more expensive than cheaply made liquor.
Yeah, man.
I apologize. Cyborg, not an android, is the bartender. Wrong amount of metal.
Yeah, that's kind of racist.
I know, right? Terrible.
So...
I'm sorry for her, Derek.
I appreciate that. I really appreciate the sensitivity that so often is overlooked.
It's rare for someone to know, moving on, it's rare for someone to know so much about Earth fashion. Do you go to Tsunshin very often? Your dress is appropriate, though not necessarily inspiring.
Well, you know, we all make do with the level of spending that we have. You, of course, and, you know, compliment, you know, what you do on a girls' night, just, you know, all of that.
Sure, you can roll me one more cool check to see if you can, like, get... Because she's being incredibly shallow with you. Like, she's not giving you anything right now.
Fashion, compliment.
Yes. Yes.
So you can give me a straight cool check. The DC is probably going to be about 12 here. Like, you have her attention, but she is... Yeah.
I have a rad clear plastic leg. Does that help me at all? Like, we're talking style, and I have a specifically rad.
Oh, I see. I'll give you a +1 for that.
Otherwise, I'm not really working with much.
So you're
here.
just showing her your leg?
It's rad.
It's a mechanical leg.
Is this like a come hither type dance move or pose?
It's just showing sense of fashion. She's got money for fancy dresses. I've got you.
She is
hush.
very rich.
I rolled 12.
You did get 12. Okay. So she'll
and
kind
only
of like,
because I BS'd for that. So
yeah,
yes, thank you.
I especially have absolutely no ground to stand on about BSing in terms of trying to get those little bonuses. Jeff has to deal with it a lot from me. I love the BS, so I always appreciate it. She'll kind of go in. Now, as interesting as this is, you're not actually here for this, are you?
And
so
she like has been
and she's
struggling. Like she's a thief, and she tends to be the behind the scenes, like what she was initially angling to. And this is like, she has been sweating bullets for the last 20 minutes with like all of this.
I appreciate your information, but you're not doing. And she'll like just like touch your cheek and pull off with a little bit of sweat to show you you're not doing that well. All right. And around you is you found like another sort of side table where it's a standing one, and she'll like lean in so that with this music it's impossible really to hear beyond your vicinity. What is it you're actually after?
So I would say,
and you see sort of a sharp look in her eyes that wasn't there before.
She'll be relatively like, oh, thank goodness. Like, she's like been managing her posture and like all of those things. And now she's just like slouched. And I think she will be relatively transparent that we're trying to figure out some things that are going on, and like things that her father wouldn't have wanted sort of done in his memory and done with his research, and it's kind of that angle on things. So kind of like what we've seen in terms of kind of the like robotics and some of that other stuff, and just seeing like if she has any access or contacts or anything that could sort of kind of help clear some of those things and keep her being able to keep being carefree and all of the things that she is now.
So she'll kind of lean in and go, that's a dangerous line of questioning, but you should know, yes, my father was murdered. And it was made to look like self-harm. Here, and she'll tap on the table and slide over a, it sort of looks like she's expecting you to touch your fingers to her or something, and you see a permission ping up on your AR glasses for a connection to be established.
And she'll accept.
And you see
just got malware.
Oh my god. And you see a business card appear on your AR glasses. This is my personal residence. We've got a pool and a fascinating lab left by my father in the building. So it has her address, and it says Haru Hiryu, scientist or roboticist across it. And as well as a bunch of like her references in terms of what inventions you have. And you realize this woman, well, a socialite and clearly trying to like hide it, is a stout businesswoman and inventor. Come to this location tomorrow with the rest of your crew. And she'll kind of look at the side where there's a bunch of dancers that are, I believe you have a friend in the middle of the crowd that
and sweet
that's not the
rolls,
reaction that I would get.
The most just aggravated eye roll. Security.
Yes, we all have a few of those. And you watch as she looks like in a specific area, a few specific areas, and you following her gaze realize she's got a few bodyguards around that were well hidden, and you would not have been able to place them without her pointing them out.
All security takes different approaches. She kind of looks to one of his and then looks over to D3.
Well, this is dangerous talk for a club, since cover-ups are hard to prove, and often in L5, you know it's always going to be the cartel, which is a lot of money. So come here tomorrow. I'll be waiting for you and your friends, okay? Cheerio, dear. And she'll like twiddle her fingers, just straight up knock back whatever drink you'd given her. Doesn't look like it affects her at all, where you're maybe feeling a little bit rouge from the alcohol.
Dabbing.
Yeah, just a dabbling. It's been a pleasure, dear. And she'll like saunter off towards the front entrance. And you see the people that she had pointed out to you just peeling out of these dark corners and nearly invisible and following her behind her. And it's you and D3 and a bunch of dancers as she leaves. You behind.
So, and I would say Sweet would probably just being such a brat. Like she's going to be sort of like at the edge of like the dance floor, just standing like arms crossed with just sort of the like, I'm ready to go. Are you ready to go? Kind of like.
And we'll Derek, you're muted. I did the same. Derek, you're muted. Yeah.
What was that one dance move from the 70s where people would have like their finger going up and down? We're doing that with our middle fingers.
Okay, just the disco dance.
Yeah, just John Travolta disco dance. Like there may be a name for it, but that works.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's with middle fingers, but as the crowd continues to do it, D3 will slowly phase out and let them carry it on.
Would you like to roll a cool check to see like how elegant or how cool your dancing is? You can add whatever you need to this.
This is definitely shit posting, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody's got their cameras out. Sorry, it's a 12? Yeah, so sweet. Well, you stand there, arms crossed, and D3's got this like 70s-esque middle fingers out disco dancing. It looks pretty good, you have to admit, but God, he's an asshole.
I did my own fade out in the crowd though, and I appear next to you. Did you get what you need?
Yes, a personal invitation for tomorrow.
Excellent. And no one killed you.
All thanks to you and your distraction.
They would have killed me first, which would give you time to run, and you could have rebuilt me later.
That's Coolio's job to rebuild you, but
you know what I mean. Let's go.
Yes, indeed.
And as we phase out of there, we are back on the roof. I would say you had a cool wind, but it's not actually outside. You are in a very sort of climate-controlled habitat in space. On top of a building that it feels like it ought to be dusk, but that time doesn't really matter here. You just permanently have the stars, the earth, and the sun in your vision.
Whoa, that was deep, dog.
Kowboi Frezh, if you want to give me let me just grab the hacker action. So as I mentioned, this is a hostile network for you. So I'm going to say this is you're going to do an access hack, which is a 2d6 plus clever versus, that would be the network level of, I'm going to say it's going to be, we're going to start with a +5 for now. So it's going to be a network level of 10. And this may vary and change.
Okay, here we go. That is a 14 for that hacking action.
So Coolio, as Kowboi Frezh is like typing away on his keyboard, which he definitely doesn't need a physical keyboard, but he does. He chooses to it for his style. You hear the click of a lock from the door on the roof.
Nice.
Physical keyboard with.
Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
The nice clicky clackies.
Yeah.
Mechanical keyboard.
Like that mechanical. I respect that, bro. Nice.
Nice.
I think you got it. Is that the only lock? Is it just the one?
I don't know. Maybe there's more. Can I check the...
Are we good to go in?
Yeah, we should be good to go in. At least... Wait, let me check the network to see if there's any security cameras and things like that.
Okay. I'll wait.
So Coolio was able, like, you know that there's cameras and sensors internal to this building. Coolio was able to identify a few of them, though there are likely ones that are hidden as well. So you easily kind of go back in. Give me, so we're going to, would you like to do, we're going to separate it. Would you like to focus on cameras or sensors next?
Let's focus on cameras and basically just have it be like I hack it and then I loop like an image basically so that it just shows like empty hallways and rooms and whatnot.
Okay, sounds good. So you're, again, still hostile. We're going to say these cameras, the door itself was easy enough. The cameras are going to be another step up. So we're going to jump it. Oh, excellent. Corporate buildings are listed around a 7. So that would be a 12 hacker to start looping the cameras.
Okay. That is 4, 7, 13.
Brilliant. So you are able to kind of get into this network and are looping this video. So it's noticeable, right? People are going to eventually notice it, but you have time to get in. I'll say you got a 13. Yeah, with that, you're also able to sort of block the sensors from detecting a sort of a sound. There's sound sensors, heat sensors, and motion sensors, and you're able just to like shut off or set their value to a static number so that it doesn't change. Again, it's going to be noticeable, but you can get what you need to do and get out probably before anybody checks in the morning.
All right, sweet. So.
All right. So you can tell Coolio that it is, as far as you're aware, good.
All right, Coolio, we got some time. Everything should be a-okay, but well, if we stay too long, we might get caught. So let's get at it or get to it.
So I'm gonna let Josh go in immediately and like do like the quick early scout, make sure like there's a safe spot for to come in and there's not like guns pointing at us or whatever. So I'm just gonna get him in, being like, okay, go ahead, Josh, and I'm gonna let him do this on his own. He doesn't need me for this.
Okay.
So he's gonna go inside.
So give me, I would say clever or quick for Josh. This is Drone Daddy, so you can take that.
No, it's not. If I'm going in, all I'm trying to do is get him to go inside to make sure we don't get shot.
Oh, sure. Okay, then quick or clever, and just like a quick look around, kind of DC 8.
Okay. That's a 12. I rolled a 6 and a 5, even with only a +1 for big Josh.
Do you think that you'll ever get to the point where Josh will be like a Matryoshka doll, where he has like Josh deploys his own little drone?
Oh my god.
Could be.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I mean, he does have fine manipulation, and we do like Rochambeau a bit.
He's already a little guy. But yeah, maybe you can, get a little puppeteer hand for him. So you get Josh.
He's gonna get those tiny like surveillance drones that Max has got.
Max is like, and you say that, and you look up and you see like 10 little dime-sized drones like watching you.
Who's the dum now, bitch? Okay, let's go.
It's just those minis from those Transformers.
They spell out like in slow letters, "Still you."
See, you just showed yourself.
All right, so Josh does a zoom around here, and this is clearly like the executives floor. You've got the CFO and the CEO in this area, and you are easily able to get Josh to get to Oscar A. Johnson's like main door. It is wood. He's with the roll, you could probably you check the door handle maybe, and you do see that it has some sort of electric lock going on. There's a keypad beside it that you could probably break with Josh if need be. And looking around for cameras or sensors up top, you see that the little red blinking light is sort of gone amber, which you believe is because Kowboi has hacked it and started looping. And you can look at sort of the little pimples on the top of the ceiling that are the sensors. And it definitely looks like they've been shut off. They have this like little ring of lights that seems to be circling in like an amber color again to indicate that they've been off. So there's detection, but you can confirm that it does appear that this is quiet right now, and you've confirmed that things have been shut off.
Okay, we got a path to the office. We should go fast.
Oh, and I will say this little stairway is just like a standard office stairway on the side of it. The door is also kind of, there's one for each floor, and it will be locked, but Josh was small enough that he was able to fly through like a tiny window at the very top of the doors, so there's air circulation going through it. And then there's an elevator, but the elevator doesn't matter because you guys are on the roof and you got rollerblades.
Okay, so like let's just go to the office. That's got to be where the good stuff is.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Got like a system or a drive left or something.
Oh yeah.
All right. So do you want to hack the doors with the keypads, or do you want to just like use, there's the Kowboi Frezh's hack, or there's Coolio's just using his knowledge of robotics to break it and short circuit it?
Software, hardware, bro. What do we want to do?
Oh, let's go hardware this time.
Okay. All right. We're on it.
DC 11 to short circuit without causing an alarm.
Okay. My tech head, I think, coming to play this time.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Not a good roll. But I still got a 13.
Yeah. So, there's like a little light that starts to blink green for a little bit, but you get it short-circuited and you kind of watch a little bit of sparks appear, and whatever capacitor was holding that charge for the LED dies, and you're able to, you hear the of like the electronic lock giving way. Clearly the safety mechanisms for it is that if there is power loss, it will remain open. If anybody cares about access control systems, and you manage to push in, and you see that with your 13, you see that the other door to Oscar's office, into the door to the CFO, appear to be unlocked. You're easily able to push into Johnson's office. You see he's got like a terminal where a display would come up holographically, and he also appears to like the mechanical keyboards, as you see a physical actual keyboard there. He's got sort of the wall of old books, and like pulling them out and looking at them, you can tell that the pages are just blank, and this is all for appearances. But he's also got the like little awards and certificates for having passed university and post-secondary education. And you see, Coolio, that he does have like a PhD in robotics and engineering, with like a specialty in drones and automated systems. So yeah, you can explore his office. So the big thing that you guys are looking at is really his computer. Everything else seems to be set dressing for him, but clearly it's maybe he's got an office somewhere else where he works with the robots, but it's clearly not in his office specifically. Or maybe it's at home or something for him, but you're not seeing it here.
Okay. We should get in, see what he's still got.
Yeah. I'm gonna...
If someone did kill him, they might have like wipe them, but like see what we can get.
Okay.
See what might still be there.
Yes. So I will say, just because you guys can boost each other's roll if you're working together on this action. Because I believe Coolio does have hacking abilities, so he would be able to help.
Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, I'm not like a primary hacker, but I'm all right. Like I could do, I can do all right.
Any help is welcome.
I would say you can. You can give him advantage on one of his dice for just helping with the hack, if you would like.
Okay.
And then otherwise, Kowboi Frezh, the hack, as this is a sort of an isolated network system, but it is not necessarily a hostile one. I'm going to put the DC at 12 again.
Okay. All right, here is my roll with advantage. Mm-hmm. Ooh, okay. So 4 and 9.
Just doing
that. It is a 15.
Yep. Why do I get you guys to roll? So with a 15, you pull it open and you look at like the most recent information, whatever he was working on most recently or whatever happened most recently. You know, around the date around when he had his accident with the airlock, and you can see pretty much like to the minute, you realize that there is a backup of his smart home system that's been wired in and fed in somehow discreetly to his office. And this includes camera logs and voice recordings from his actual house. And you can, pulling those open, you see the man who is Oscar, whom you pulled up a picture of, as well as a severe looking, like maybe late 40s, early 50s, black hair, pushed back, business office, large gentleman who's got his fist in Oscar's like front cuff of his shirt, and he seems to be saying, "We specifically said not to leave a trail. We made it very clear." And he shoves Oscar down, and then as he reaches behind him, pulls out an actual gun, which is incredibly rare, points it, and shoots Oscar in the face.
Wow.
And that is where we're going to end tonight.
Oh my gosh. He
Nice.
shot him in the face.
Someone got shot in the face.
I'm shocked I'm shocked that it wasn't truly an accident.
So surprised.
So shocked.
Just
such a compelling news event.
Right? Oh man.
I honestly thought that like someone rigged it so that like he happened to be in the airlock and then like someone just shot him out like while he was still alive, you know.
You have
Well, they did
found
shoot him out while he was alive.
concrete proof that he was murdered in his house, not drunk, not near an airlock, and you know what the murderer
shot in
looks
the
like.
face.
We do know what the murderer
And he
looks
wasn't like a familiar face or anything like that to us.
No, this isn't
Did he wear a name
someone
badge
you
named
guys would have encountered in any capacity, though you can do searches on like facial recognition and see if you can reverse engineer and find him later.
Okay.
This is not the gentleman that
So it's
banged
not
down
that
our door.
Derek dude.
No, different dude,
Or
different
that
dude. Sorry,
Derek
that's
dude.
what the question was. No, different dude.
Okay. Cool. Right on.
Sweet.
Like how I just want to point out how effective we just worked together really well. Just gonna say.
So did we?
Did we?
We did.
Super well.
I
Team
got her
Murder
in. She got the
Software
information.
and Team
Mission
Social.
successful.
Just saying. I said that Kowboi and I were Team Sparkle side,
Yeah.
and the two of them were Team Crisis.
We still got the information, and we got the meeting set up. We were just as successful.
We were not as simpatico.
The smoothness
as
of
the
our ride.
other. There was a little more drama on
But
our
it's like
side.
with food. Sometimes you like a certain consistency and texture, but like then you like that little bit of crunch. Like some people put chips on their sandwich because they like a crunch with their sandwich, right? So like we the crunch to the
Yeah,
smooth
but
consistency.
those are complementary things.
Right.
You two weren't complimenting each other.
Yeah, but we complement the other part of the group.
I mean, I can understand that argument. Do you remember like Taco Bell? Remember the volcano Fritos burrito? They had the Fritos inside the burrito. Oh, so good.
See?
You are so young and cycling all the way back to our early conversation before we got on air about what happens as you get older, the types of food you can get away with eating.
Yeah.
That is not
something
one
you
of
can
it.
Yeah. he
As an older
he one of
person.
those right now. You be going to the bathroom like 30 minutes.
All right, Jeff, let's
Yeah,
what's going on?
Let's go. First of all, let's talk about Huckleberry, our dear friend Steven. His wonderful Weird West game is up on BackerKit. You should go check it out right now. It's up for about another 2 weeks. So you can back it. You can sign yourself up to get some physical copies, some awesome special dice trays, big old bag that you carry all your stuff in. Fancy cards. He's been slow revealing all of the card art and stuff on their special playing cards, and there's a lot of good stuff that you can see. So definitely back it. And if you want to see how it's played, come back on Saturday. I've been running one of the bounties that I wrote for the game, Veils and Vengeance. We've been doing it the last couple of weeks, so you can see how it's run, how it's played, and then get it yourself. In terms of our streaming schedule, we're down one or two people this week, so our schedule's kind of off. So no Legend of the Mist on Thursday, but we will be back on Friday, where Steven is going to be running my game. Strangely enough, he's going to be running We're in Danger, so we're going to play a little bit of that, and then I am going to, as I said, be running his game on Saturday. So yeah, little quid pro quo or something. Whatever.
We're crossing the streams.
Yeah, and then on Monday, because I'm just turning Adventures in Lollygagging into my own personal playground. Another We're in Danger game, is we've been doing some Victorian Gothic horror stuff. So we're going to continue that, and we'll be back on Tuesday with more We're in Danger. With more Hardwired Island.
Yeah.
And we should also mention go My Trade Plays Games, where you can get okay, hang on. It centers the GM and player experience, system agnostic.
Yeah.
Multi-system. Yep.
Multi-system user experience.
Yep. And you should check that out if that's the kind of thing that you want to check out. And Griff is in chat hitting all of the Nightwalk commands. So like I usually type and now I don't even know what to do because like it's taken over for me.
Well, if that's the case, Melissa, what exactly would you say it is you do here? Anyhow, that's it for us. We'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.
Good game.
Good game, y'all.